Okay, so like I said, statistical graphs. So the first one is a pie graph or a pie chart, or circle graph, they're also called that. You will need this table, because we're going to do some stuff with it. Where it says the sum of the percent should be 100%, it could be 99 or 101 if it was rounding error. That's possible. Okay, so these are people that were asked where they wanted to vacation. So like some people said like, you know, Washington, D.C. or New York City or Paris, major cities. Some people said oceans and beaches. That would be where I would want to go. Some people said towns and rural areas. Why did you pick that? I guess maybe if there was something there. Oh, like maybe Disney World or somewhere like that. But that's not rural.
No, like going to like Spring River and stuff.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, because I was not, this was not thinking. Or mountains, and then other places was on here as well. Honestly, notice how other is bigger than everything else. If you were doing some statistical data and your other was bigger, then you probably need to change to whatever it was they were saying so that you didn't have such a large other section. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a pie graph or a circle graph or however. So to do that, you're going to need all the percentages. So be thinking of that while you're writing these down, that you're going to have to come up, and we'll do it together, obviously, of a percent. So when you're done writing this down, grab your calculator because you'll need it to help you find the percents. I won't know. Well, y'all ain't going to be back next year, so no. I was going to say I wouldn't know who you were. Came back next year, because I've only seen half your face all year.
You think it's going to be weird coming back next year with no mask?
I think I'm going to be excited.
Fair.
But yeah, it probably will be at first. I'll be like, that's like the first year they let them have phones in the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because, you know, I've been here forever. So we've gone through it all. But now, there was, for a long time there, phones were like, you know, so if you saw anybody with a phone out in the hall, I mean, it was like, it was Saturday school instantly. Yeah, now, but I mean, back then. So not even in the hall could you be on a phone. So for a long time after they changed that rule, I mean, that's probably been 7-8 years ago. But when they changed that rule, it took me a minute to be like, okay, I don't say anything. You know, it's like still nowadays, like, of course, it's been a long time. But last time when I go to the movies, if I see somebody in a baseball cap, I'm always like thinking, oh, then you take the hat off. They're not supposed to wear their hat because I'm so used to the rules here. It's weird. All right. Which, by the way, that rule is mostly, that's a southern rule.
Yeah.
About the hat in the building, because I'm from up north. So when I moved down here and that was a rule, I was really confused because I didn't understand it. But so, if you ever go up north and you see a lot of people wearing hats in buildings, no big deal. All right, so here we go. So to find the percentage, you're going to take, let me write this down, to find percentage, you're going to take the number divided by the total times 100. And let's round to the nearest whole number, because it just makes it easier. So for major cities, we would take 6.4 divided by 27.7 and then times 100. And you can just type that into your calculator just like you see it here. 6.4 divided by 27.7 times 100 and round to the nearest whole number. What'd you guys get?
23%.
That's what I got too. It's like 23.10 whatever, but it would round to 23%. Now, if you didn't get that, come here and let me know, and I'll come there and let
I'm
you.
trying to figure out. I don't think I have to put the fraction in.
Oh, you just hit divide. 6.4 divided.
Wow.
Yeah. Good question. And now you can go ahead and find the other ones too. They're all divided by 27.7 times 100. It's important. I wish I could help it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're doing it right. Yep, yep.
Come on, man, I can't go to school.
I'm glad you came back to school.
My grade was good before I left.
It happens. I know I don't do near as much when I'm home. I just don't. Some people are self-disciplined. I'm not one of those people.
I am if I can sit down and just do it.
There's too many distractions at home for me.
Right.
There's too many other things I can be doing.
Sleeping.
Sleeping. Being very high up there. Watching TV. I'd be up there. Playing on my phone. Whatever. Take care of your dogs. Yep, that's me too. What was that? Huh? I think I heard that. I think I probably shouldn't have heard that.
Don't mind him.
I'm recording. All right. Hopefully y'all are getting some. What'd you get for oceans and beaches, Arthur? 20. Yep, it rounds up. It's like 19.8555. But yeah, it rounds up to 20. Bobby, what'd you get for towns and rural areas? That's fine.
I got 19.
Did you really, or did Arthur get it? Okay. I heard him say. All right. Good. Let's see. Mountains. What'd you get, Fernando?
14.
Yep. Bernard, what about other?
What is it, 25?
Yep, 24. Now, if I added all those up, do I get 100?
Yes.
Oh, it's convenient. A lot of times with all that rounding, you really might end up with 101 or 102 or 98 or 99, and that's okay too. It's just rounding error. Any questions on how we got any of those numbers? Okay. So now let's try to draw our pie chart. So draw a circle as best you can. I cheated. And then draw a radius. So try to go from the center of the circle out. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not worried about it.
Close enough to make it believable.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, mine would look like a football if I had not cheated. And that's okay if yours looks like a football. Charlie Brown's head. It's all good. I'll know what you mean. And if I have you draw one on a quiz, which I don't know if I will or not, I may just have you give the percentages. But if I do have you draw one, I'll have the circle on there for you. And if if you really just want to use the ruler, I've got some up here. But it's not a big deal. Okay, so your best bet is to start with the one with the biggest percentage. So our biggest percentage